Hello there, my name's Chris Ogle and welcome to the May edition of the Link for Growth National News Show. So there's a lot going on. As always, this show's a little bit later than normal because of various activities going on, but I'm here to share with you what's been going on and plenty of it too. So I'm going to get straight in. This is the fourth show of the year. So the year is clipping along, the weather is brightening up and summer is well and truly on its way. So I'm just going to talk very briefly about the four main areas of Link for Growth. So we're having a little bit of restructuring. The new district structures are out and I will be doing some videos on those structures so that everybody knows how the districts are structured going forward, and that includes the community events, the coffees, the drinks, and all those other types of events, the community building. It also includes Link for Business and the Link for Business evening and morning, and whenever we like, really, the business networking events. Also Link for Skills, what we're doing in that area, some very exciting developments coming up there, and of course L4G.tv. And of course there are some vacancies still for people to get involved, and we encourage everybody to have a look at everything that we're doing, so that if there's anything of interest in any area that you specifically feel like you can contribute or you want to take part, please do get in touch with your district leaders or anybody really that's running an event. Okay, so let's just get straight on. We've got, by the way, I just want to mention that apart from the four main areas, which I've already mentioned, which are community building, Link for Business, Link for Skills, and TV, there are other areas of Link for Growth which constitute a sort of broader aspect of what we're doing, which is rebuilding community from the grassroots up. And some of the things that you're going to be hearing a lot more about over the coming months: L4G Sustainability, and that at the moment is being headed up by Debbie King. There are Google communities that you can join. There's a Facebook group and a Facebook page as well. We're also looking at getting L4G Youth well and truly off the ground, and lots of young people coming forward now. The idea behind L4G Youth is basically for people of our age, that's my age, and older and a bit younger perhaps, to basically offer our wisdom, such as it is, to the younger people who really are going to be here a lot longer than we are. So they're really responsible for really carrying out the activity of rebuilding this country and this planet. But hopefully we can put in some reparatory work for all the damage that we've done, and kind of work with those the young people to encourage them and to help them believe that they actually have the power to do that. So that's L4G Youth. Then we've got Link for Growth Health. I don't know whether you remember the conference I mentioned, the health layer and also the education layer, with lots and lots of things bubbling around in the background on this one. And look out for some pretty incredibly exciting news on both scores, that's health and education. Essentially what we've got is a health and education situation which is not what we want, and we have the power to create something different, and it's up to us basically. If anybody can do it, we can. So those two aspects really starting to generate a bit of interest, because even though we don't want it, the health service is being dismantled before our very eyes, and also the education system is in somewhat disarray, with young people coming out of school with all sorts of stress issues, and obviously what we've got isn't working. So it's up to us to put something in place that delivers for us. And the last one, which I haven't really spoken about before, is spirituality. There is a sea change in consciousness around the world, and actually spirituality is becoming more and more more and more prevalent, and people are taking more interest in it. This is not about labeling. This is about personal, if you like, self-awareness, mindfulness, and that whole aspect of people generally becoming more aware of their presence and their responsibility in the world. So really interesting set of things there for people to get involved in, and of course it's all part of the mix. So right, so just to recap, we need people who want to go through the leadership program. We need people who want to be leaders, and if it's community building, you need to get in touch with Nikki Pepper. She hosts and, well, she runs the national network. Look out for a series of guidelines and, if you like, a handbook about how to go about creating successful Link for Growth events going forward. And I'm working with Nikki and on this particular aspect, and it's really about tidying up as well what we've got already, so that we build in a load of resilience and we move forward as we mean to go on. The same can be true with Link for Business. I know Simon's been working hard on an operations manual. Look out for that. There is going to be, if you like, a standardized approach for launching new events. And it's all about teams. It's all about building strong teams. The stronger the team, the more effective the team, the more successful the building of community and the building of these business communities in our towns. So look out for that. The education and skills platform, there's lots of things going on in that arena too. Some really exciting workshops coming up. And do go to the linkforskills.com website, have a look at the calendar. Something that we have put in place that you probably aren't aware of is we've put in place a calendar, which is a Link for Skills calendar. There is a URL that we can share. I've posted that in the Link for Growth chat, which means that if you want to signpost people to the workshops, they can have a look at a very simple, easy to use calendar. And if they go on to the, and they can see, if you like, in a monthly view or a weekly view, all the trainings that are coming up, and then click through and it takes them straight to the booking pages and the detailed information pages on Link for Skills. So all good stuff there. The flyer, working on the flyer at the moment because we need to have that flyer out there at events so that people can find out more about Link for Skills as well. And I'm looking after that, but we have got to move on. We have got to get somebody in the UK to work with Carol Dodsley, who obviously looks after the whole of Link for Skills globally, and some very exciting changes going on to the Link for Skills website at the moment as well, with some new add-on features which makes it even easier for people to add their workshops and to limit how many people can book on. So that means we can simplify that process down to just the one platform rather than having Eventbrite as well. And TV, I don't know whether you've had a look at the TV platform yet. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but we're looking for somebody to front TV and take that all the way to the top. So if you know anybody that's passionate about TV and would like to drive forward TV for Link for Growth, and do let them know and get them to get in touch with me. Right, I'm going to talk about unions. I mentioned unions last month, and I'm going to mention it again today because this is a really important thing. Unions sit within Link for Business. What is a union? Well, it's a little bit of a change in the use of the word union. Unions used to be for fighting for workers' rights, health and safety, and stuff like that within large companies. We are using the word union to bring together small local businesses and get them collaborating, working together. Those businesses that are in complementary fields can do a lot better if they work together. So collaboration is the name of the game. And if you remember, Link for Business is about bringing together local businesses to collaborate and work together to build a team, a club, if you like, a town club of businesses in the local area. So unions are absolutely in line with that. They're about getting people from like industries, like marketing, like coffee shops, like health and wellness, trades, professions, hospitality, arts and crafts. It's about getting these groups of people to kind of band together, work together, because what's going to end up is they're going to get more business, they're going to raise their profile locally, the quality of what they produce is going to be greater, they're going to have more ideas, and the end consumer gets a better result. So these are very, very powerful, and get involved. We're releasing them. The marketing one should be out very, very shortly. The coffee shop union is already out, and we're looking for people to lead each of these areas. So if that's something that strikes your fancy, then please do get in touch, because these are a nationwide objective, and we've got to get these things up and running. Another leadership program will be launched on a Wednesday. I'm currently looking at either one Wednesday lunchtime or Wednesday evening. Also, Emma James will be running one over a weekend, probably the first weekend of June, but it will be a Saturday probably, and it will be the whole day. So it'll be 6 hours all in one day with a break for lunch. So a pretty full-on day, but you'll get the whole leadership program delivered in one fell swoop and go away with stacks of information. So look out for that as well. What else have we got? I've done that. Okay, so the Link for Growth chat community. Let me just talk about that very, very briefly. On Google Plus, well, it's Google really, there is a search for Link for Growth chat. What this is an ongoing commentary of all the things that are going on in Link for Growth constantly as they happen. So please do go in. There's no restrictions on joining. Just ask to join, and you should find yourself quickly moderated onto there. Everything in there is viewable on the internet. So although you've got to be a member to join it, you don't have to be a member to see what's posted. So that means everything on there is searchable. So it's a good place to stick stuff, and it's going to get plenty of views. Now, I'm going to just talk very, very briefly about L4G.tv. So if you go to that URL, L4G.tv, you'll find there that we've now got the platform up and running. Now, it's not finished, so don't get too excited, but it is getting quite close. So what we've got on there now is the capability to do a search, and that search will allow you to search all of the videos that have been essentially harvested from all of the district YouTube accounts. Now, they're not all being operated at the moment, but we've got some 80 districts that have been created around the UK. Each district has got its own YouTube channel, and of course within each YouTube channel we've got loads of playlists. So we've got things like local businesses, local charities, local CICs, community interest companies, local events, local community stuff that's going on, Link for Growth news shows. So all of these different types of videos that are being produced, and they all sit inside there, and then they're all sucked up into the national platform. We also have national TV shows on sustainability, on health and wellness, on marketing, on network marketing, current affairs, finance, business, and I'm going to talk about the business one in a second. But basically we've got all these videos that are being produced, and they're being produced at, so even this video will end up there. So lots of videos being produced right across the country and from different people, lots of variable content, something for everybody on there. But the important thing is that this is TV produced by us, for us. So it's not being pre-programmed. These are people like you and I out there in the community who want to step up and become part of a TV show. So if you fancy that, get involved locally, get involved nationally if you wish. And if you're in the Link for Business, and there's two things here really. If you're in Link for Business, the first thing is you've got the chance to get a soundbite done. Now a soundbite is a 10 to 15 minute you talking about your business. Now, if you've not had this done, you really are missing a trick. So contact me in the short term, or your district leader, or anybody, Simon, Nikki, Deepa, anybody that's out there, Emma, who's in and around Link for Growth. Get in touch with them and ask to get your soundbite done, and then we'll schedule it in, and they'll direct you to the form you have to fill in, and I'll do that soundbite with you. So don't miss out. Also, we have another show that's appearing shortly, and it's called the Link for Business. It's a Link for business show, and what that's going to be, it's going to have a panel of 3 to 4 business advisors with different skill sets, different specialities, and during the month we're going to ask people to ask them questions. And what's going to happen is we're going to have a 90-minute show where those people basically go through each of the questions that have been asked and give their view and opinion on what they should be doing in relation to that question. So this ties up with a slight amendment that we've got to the Link for Business script that you'll be hearing about shortly, but it all ties into the mentoring and the support and nurturance of the 6.7 million micro businesses out there. You know, as we know, there is nothing really for that group of people, nothing to help them and to sort of bring information and advice and guidance to that group of people. Basically, it's just too many people, but that is the purpose of Link for Business. So the TV show is going to work in conjunction with that. And of course, if people want to go on and accelerate the growth of their business, we've got the online mentoring groups, which are going to be launching very, very soon. So lots of good stuff on TV. There's 2 other things I want to mention on TV. If you've not had your What's My Story done, I'm going to be doing one with Debbie Carey tomorrow. She's going to start rolling those through. So if you want to tell people a little bit about you and your life, and that's, to be honest, how people make friends and connect. It's nothing to do with what they do for a living. It's to do with who they are and what they've been through. So if you want to get that done, What's My Story, then please do get in touch as well. And another thing is how what does Link for Growth mean to me? So that's a 3 to 5 minute video of you talking about your experience of Link for Growth and how it's helped you and how it's working for you. So if you want to do one of those, also get in touch. So that's about it. Oh, forgot the selfie competition for April is finished. I'm going to try and share the screen here now so that you can see the winning one. Let's just do that. Where is it? Let's have a look. Okay, so if you can see that, that is the winning one. So well done to Nikki there. I don't think Simon gets a prize for that because I think he's faking it there. But well done, Nikki, for that particular one. That's the winner. So a bottle of wine coming to you. And of course, there's the runner-up because Nikki's in this, but she won the first prize. So Ben gets that sporting a Link for Growth horn, which is pretty awesome. So well done to Ben for second prize. And so that was the selfie competition. We'll probably do another selfie competition in June, the old Gemini month. So look out for news and stories on that one. Fabulous. And just one last thing before I wrap up, time tithing. If what we're going to be doing is we've created the district structures now. So in each district, there is a whole stack of roles that need to be filled up. If you fancy doing a bit of time tithing and giving something back to society, making a bit of a contribution, there is stacks of stuff that you can do within Link for Growth. Please contact your district leader. Ask them to go through the district structure with you. We're going to create, if you like, a whole series of roles and what's involved with each of those roles. If there's any training required, that training will be given free of charge. So yes, time to participate and step up and do become a time tither. The national newsletter is out very soon. It'll probably be out towards the end of the month, end of this week, maybe the start of next week. So look out for that as well. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back again probably a bit earlier in the month of June than this. Until then, have a great rest of May and enjoy the sun. It's out again today, and I will see you very soon. Thank you very much.